Hey, and welcome to my book haul video. It's going to be a long one because you can tell from the title it's like 2 months worth of book hauls because I didn't do one last month, I didn't do one this month, I mean the month before. You get it. So it's going to be a lot of stuff, and if I look kind of sweaty, I'm sorry. It's so hot in my room. Oh, a different room too, by the way, which you'll notice. I moved upstairs instead of living downstairs in the basement, which was nice. But you're not here for my room, you're here for my books. So without further ado, let's get this started because it might take me a while. So first up, I have Six of Crows by Leah Bardugo. I don't know much about this book. I bought it mostly as a cover buy because look at that cover. Look at that binding, and it's so red and beautiful and black, and look at that. Oh my god. Like, I've heard good things about it, and I'm looking forward to reading it. It's actually the next book I'm going to read after I finish the one that I've been reading for forever. And I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping it's a good one. Even if it's not, I mean, it's going to look nice on my shelf forever, regardless. So, that's a thing. The next book I got is The Siren by Kira Cass. I don't know much about it. It was it was recommended to me. It's about a girl who's rescued from drowning, and then she becomes a siren, and owes a life debt to the ocean itself, which I guess is a sentient thing in the story. And she falls in love with a human, but her voice can kill people because she is a siren, and that's kind of what sirens do. I don't really know much about it. I'm hoping I'll like it. I mean, it's a book about the ocean, and I kind of like the ocean, which is why I moved all the way across the country to live next to it. So, I'm going to pick this one up soon-ish, I hope. I have a lot of stuff to get to, but I really hope to read this one, and I hope it's a good one. The next book I grabbed was Cinder by Marissa Mayer. This is, again, something I kind of went into blind. I just kind of read the back of the book and got a very Cinderella robot cyborg feel to it, and I'm like, I'm really down for that. I don't know. I've heard good things about it. The series is going on a long time. This bothers me though, when the cover doesn't meet this part. Like, what are you doing here? That's the only thing I don't like about this book so far. I haven't read it. I've heard good things about it. There's a lot of books in this series, so if I like it, I'm gonna have to just pick them all up, but I mean, probably gonna do that anyway. The next book I grabbed is All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. I have actually finished reading this one since I bought it. I did like it. It was very sad in some parts, but I mean, like, you can kind of see that part coming. I picked it up because, like, everyone was kind of talking about it. It's the winner of the Pulitzer Prize, and I've never really read, like, prize-winning books before, so I figured, why not just jump in with something that I've kind of heard people talk about, and it was really good, and it was good. I mean, I'll do a review of it later on. I think later on. Yeah, I'll do a review of this later on, and give you more in-depth opinion. I'm just gonna move on now. This next one's kind of embarrassing. I bought The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón because I was supposed to read it. Well, I mean, I wasn't supposed to, but I joined an online book club, and we were supposed to read it in the month of June, and it's now June 28th when I'm recording this, and I haven't even cracked this book open. I don't know what it's about. I know it's supposed to be really good, and one day I will read it, and it will be really good, I'm sure, but today is not that day. This was not the month for this book. But I hope to read it soon. This next book I bought, I know literally nothing about. I just saw it. It was on sale. It was on one of the tables and for sale, and it was just like, well, I mean, I've heard people talk about it. I've heard people say good things about it. I'll get to read it eventually, but for right now, I just kind of wanted to pick it up because it was on sale. I don't know what it's about. I actually never even read the back of the book. I just kind of, like, grabbed it. I should probably reevaluate the way that I buy books. Yeah. So the next book I bought is Next Top Villain by Suzanne Selfers. It's the first book in a series from Ever After High. I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm a 27-year-old man who loves to watch Ever After High. Like, it's really cute. And it's also got relatively good character development and story to it. And I ran out of episodes to watch on Netflix, and then I saw this by chance in the bookstore, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. And I grabbed it, and I read this entire thing already. I read it in one sitting. It's a middle grade book. I liked it. but I'll tell you more about it later on, I guess, but yeah. Next, or continuing on, these are going to be mostly just trades of comics because I recently got back into comic books because I like comic books, and the first one, well, not the first one, but one of the first ones I picked up was Constantine Volume 1. I really liked Constantine as a character, and I enjoyed the show for the little bit that it was on. I never actually finished watching it, but I don't think many people did, that's why it got canceled. But this book is good. Like, I've always enjoyed the more magical side of superheroes, and this is kind of given me that exactly what I wanted, which is great. Yeah. Next up, I bought book 1 of Preacher. Again, because I started watching the show on AMC when it started airing a few weeks ago. I have since been unable to watch it because, well, I don't have cable, and I can't seem to find a way to watch it online without pirating it, and I just don't want to pirate it. So, I mean, I got the comics, although the comics are not as good as the show, but I'll get more into that more in depth I might do a video based just for this book. Maybe. Oh, we'll see. Either way, I bought it. I kind of liked it. Didn't like it as much as the show. Bam. Next up, I bought SpiderGwen Volume 0, Most Wanted, and SpiderGwen Volume 1, Greater Power. I really, really wanted to get into the SpiderGwen character when it was coming out, when it was first coming out, but I was buying individual issues back then, and the story didn't hook me fast enough, and I kind of gave up after a couple issues, but I went back and I bought these trades, and now that I have the actual trades, I do like Spider-Gwen as a character. I just really like her costume. Like, look at her costume. It's so good. Like, it's so good. Next up, I have kind of a stack, and I'm going to haul them all in one little section, but I got Wonder Woman's Volume 5, 6, 7, and 8, because I love me some Wonder Woman. And jumping on in Volume 5, after reading only Volume 1 and 2, was kind of confusing, because a lot of stuff had happened, but this is more of a haul. Well, no, this is a haul video, not like a review video, but yeah. So I got these because I love me some Wonder Woman. I'm going to talk about these later on in a different video, I guess, but know that I have them and know that I love them, and if you love them too, then we can just be best friends. Wonder Woman. And last but not least, no, not least, is Extraordinary X-Men Volume 1. This one I bought as just sort of an impulse, only because I really like Storm as a main character, and she's the leader of this team, which is really exciting, because, like, oh my god, 90s Storm with the shouting of the wind and the powers and everything. Oh, that cartoon. I've actually lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I haven't read an X-Men thing since a long time ago. So this is a jumping on point I'm going to take, because it's a Volume 1. We'll see how I enjoy it. I really do like Ramos. I'm assuming that's the way it's pronounced. I really like the artwork in it, and the team, but we'll see how I feel about it later on. Maybe I won't like it as much. Oops, I lied. I actually have one more. I bought Harley Quinn Volume 1, because how can you not? I clearly have a thing for Harley. I had actually this entire run in single issues back when I was collecting single issue comics a couple years ago, but when I moved out here I had to sell them all, and I felt really sad, but now I have them again in a collected edition, and I love me some Harley Quinn madness. Like, it's just, she's so good. Oh, she's so good. Alright. And that is my haul video. I'm not going to attempt to hold them all up at once because that's too many. So I'm hoping I enjoy at least some of these books, but we'll see when we get to it. And I guess that's it for today's video. I'll see you next time. The next video is going to be a May-June reads, where I summarize everything that I've read in the months of May and June. But you probably know what those are. Yeah, I guess that's it. Bye!